All right. So another thing I wanted to show you guys is some other equipment that we have at Dynabody that really sets us apart. That would be bands and chains. Bands and chains can be intimidating. A lot of people are scared to start throwing bands and chains into their training. They should not be the core of your training, but they can help a lot whenever it comes to hypertrophy, muscle growing, and also getting stronger. What bands do is they create what's called accommodating resistance. Accommodating resistance is just a fancy term that basically means you can manipulate how heavy the weight is throughout the movement. You can change it. You can make it to where, say at a deadlift, you want to use banded deadlifts. You strap bands around the bar. The top part of the deadlift, if you struggle with locking out your deadlifts, if you struggle with that last part of it, you can make it to where it's lighter off the ground and heavier at lockout. Sometimes that's a really good way to develop a strong lockout on the deadlift. You also have chains that you can use. Chains can be used, that you can throw them around your neck while you're doing dips to add some extra weight. They can be used the same way. I like putting chains on the barbell while I'm doing incline bench press, regular bench press. Whenever I reach the top set and I'm trying to overload the muscle, that's a great way because as you're lifting the chain off the ground, the chain comes down, touches the ground. We'll demonstrate this in a second. As it comes off the ground, you're constantly getting more weight on the bar as it's coming off the ground. That extra weight can really hit the top part, the lockout of your bench press. If your upper chest is weak, your upper chest is flexed the most whenever you're at the top of the movement. So that's a great way to really isolate and hit the upper chest a little bit harder. These things are just great tools to be used to affect your training. You can throw them around dumbbells, you can throw them around barbells. You can take the bands and throw them around the power rack, help you do some assisted pull-ups. We do that a lot here. These aren't all the bands that we have some more upstairs, but there's some of them. But we're gonna show you kind of what chains look like on a bench press and why they're important. Okay, so we're over here on the incline bench press. We've got 135 pounds on the bar, plus about 30 pounds in chain weight. As you can see, this chain is pretty much already touching the ground. As I lower the weight, more of this chain is going to be touching the ground, which means the overall load that I have on me is going to decrease. The weight's going to go down as I lower the weight, and as I press the weight back up, it's going to increase back up to about 165, 170 pounds. So I want to show you kind of what that looked like. Get over here, sit up, everything's normal just like a regular bench press. It's just going to feel a little bit different. I'll do a couple reps for you guys. I like the feeling of that. It's a lot different than just barbells and weights. It's a great way to incorporate chains into your training. There's a million different ways to use them, but a lot of gyms don't have them. We do. I'll be happy to show anyone that's curious about how to incorporate this into your current training routine. I'd be happy to work with you and show you that. If you have any more questions, come see me, 101 Poplar Street, downtown Dynabody, Murray, Kentucky.